Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. So massive congratulations to Teofimo Lopez and both George Kambosos. Triller, I believe, have won the purse bid for Teofimo Lopez and v George Kambosos. And apparently they put in a bid for $6 million. And out of the $6 million, Teofimo Lopez will be getting $4 million. And George Kambosos will get $2 million. I'll say that again. Teofimo Lopez will be getting $4 million to fight George Kambosos. Now, that kind of money, right, is normally involved in a super fight. Like 5, 6, 7 years ago, that kind of money, if you're getting $4 million, like I believe Carl Froch got what, $6 million or $7 million to fight George Groves. I know that pound is stronger than the dollar, but Carl Froch was fighting in a super fight against George Groves, which was selling out 80,000 people at Wembley. This is not a big fight. Like, George Kambosos is a very good fighter, by the way. However, it's not really, he hasn't really got, in boxing, he's not really a huge name. Not many people know who George Kambosos is. And he's going to be getting paid $2 million, which is a huge amount of money for a guy, you know, with his kind of profile in boxing. And even Teofimo Lopez to be getting $4 million. Let me tell you what Bob Arum initially offered. They initially offered Lopez. They offered him $1.25 million. He's now getting almost 4 times more than that. And that's why he wanted the fight to go to a purse bid. He wanted a fight to go to a purse bid because he rejected the purse from Bob Arum and Top Rank. He rejected it. It wasn't enough money, you know, and rightfully so. He just beat Lomachenko, right? And he ain't gonna, now he wants to reap the rewards of beating one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world. And he wanted to be paid a lot of money. And 1.25 million was not a lot of money, according to Lopez. So Lopez said, you know what? Let's go to purse bids. And Triller, I've never really heard of them. I don't even know who they are. They've just come out from nowhere and put in a crazy offer. DAZN bid for it. DAZN bid more than ESPN. DAZN bid 3-point-something million, right? Which was, I think it was about $1.5 million more than what ESPN bid for it. Right? And Triller have got the fight. Unbelievable. Now, I find it, listen, I find Bob Arum a bit strange, if I'm totally honest with you. Bob Arum has come out and said that he has said that if Triller want to buy out Teofimo's contract, they can do. I find some of those comments a little crazy, especially the fact that this guy is one of your biggest stars. He's got potential to be a huge superstar. You know, he's got potential to be a huge pay-per-view star, Lopez. You know, for you to come out and make comments like that, what's he going to be thinking? He's going to be thinking, I want to get away from Bob Arum. You know, like, you've got to invest in someone like Lopez. You might make a loss initially, but eventually you've got to hope that you start reaping the rewards. You start generating that back off him. So I don't understand Bob Arum. Bob Arum has been making some really crazy comments. He also said, you know, next time we'll put a bid in for one of Eddie Hearn's fights. And, you know, like, he also said that something like a week ago that I hope Eddie Hearn doesn't bid for it. Otherwise, it'll have an impact on Joshua Fury. You know, and I was just like, wow, man, Bob Arum's talking hella crazy right now. He's talking a bit strange. You know, for me, I just think congratulations to Lopez, man. I think fighters should be rewarded. It's a tough sport. And Teofimo Lopez is going to have it off, you know. So congratulations to him. I think he deserves every single penny, you know. I would have liked to see him fight Lomachenko again, but, you know, he's going to be getting a $4 million payday against George Kambosos, and he'd be a huge favourite to beat Kambosos, by the way. I don't think it's an easy fight for Lopez, and I hope Lopez is switched on. I hope Lopez isn't overjoyed by the dough, because although Kambosos will be getting a huge payday, I think Kambosos is very, very hungry and he wants to win that title. So Teofimo Lopez is going to have to be sharp on his game if he wants to beat this guy, because this guy's hungry and he can fight. I saw him against Selby. He can really fight. That's not going to be an easy fight by any stretch of the imagination. It's a tough fight. I saw Kambosos fight here in the UK in his last fight against Selby. He put in a great performance. So I don't think that's going to be an easy fight at all for for Teofimo Lopez. And think about it, Lee Selby probably kicking himself right now, thinking that if I had beaten Kambosos, that could have been me. I could have been making $2 million. You know, I'm pretty sure Lee Selby's never made that kind of money before. He would have made that money. So he's probably kicking himself right now. He's probably thinking that could have been me in that position. And a lot of people thought Lee Selby would beat Kambosos, by the way. But George Kambosos turned up, beat him. And now he's got a huge opportunity. Because I believe the reason why I think, you know, before the mandatory split used to be 75-25, but I think they've changed that now to 70-30. I don't know whether that's because they thought the mandatory challengers, you know, the champions getting too big a split. So in that, I think that's why it's 4 million and Kambosos getting 2 million. Obviously, their promoters will be getting a cut of that as well. I don't think it's just going straight into their pocket. Their promoters will be getting a cut of that. I think Bob Arum would be I think Bob Arum's getting 800,000 because he said, you know, Triller, if they want to, can buy out Teofimo's contract with us. We're getting a nice 800k, something like that, which I found quite weird for him to say something like that. But anyway, like I said, it's great. It's great for the fighters. It's great that someone comes in and bids a crazy amount of money, because let's be honest, they will almost double what the next best. I think DAZN was in second place with $3 million, something like that, and these guys bid 6 million. So they were sure that no one's going to bid that. They were sure. They came in very aggressive, knowing that no one else is going to bid that amount. And they've made a great made some great noise. It's a great way of entering the market. I don't know. I've never heard of Triller. I've never ever heard of them. So you know, I don't know whether this is their first fight they're ever going to be televising. I don't know. I've never heard of Triller before. Maybe you American fans can educate me a little. I've never heard of them. So it's a great way for them to make a splash. You know, Teofimo Lopez is one of the biggest stars out there now. You know, after beating Lomachenko, you know, people have got to know who Lopez is, and he has been making a lot of noise, and he is one of the biggest stars now. So, you know, that's a great way for them to enter the market by, you know, getting one of the biggest stars in boxing, you know, an undisputed lightweight champion on their platform. So, you know, fair play to him, fair play to all involved. They're all going to be making a huge amount of money out of it. You know, $4 million for Lopez is a lot of money, and $2 million for George Kambosos is a lot of money. So, you know, for a fight of that magnitude, that fight of that magnitude is not worth $6 million, but someone's willing to pay over the odds because they want to make an entry into the market. They want to make a splash into the US market, and they've done it in style. And what a fighter! For them to do it with in Lopez. You know, they'll be entering the market with Teofimo Lopez's fight, which is a lot of people will be watching that. A lot of people will be interested in that, you know. And it's crazy the amount of money these guys are earning. To think about it, $4 million for a fight, like that's Teofimo Lopez v George Kambosos isn't exactly a huge fight, is it? It's not a massive fight. It's not a monster fight. But, you know, Anthony Yard, I believe, got something like that as well. Anthony Yard got a crazy amount of money to go to Russia. Now, I don't know whether that was purse bids or that was just someone over there, you know, wanting to see Kovalev fight and then willing to give Anthony Yard a crazy amount of money. I don't know whether it was I heard it was something like $4 million. But, you know, Anthony Yard had it off fighting Kovalev. And he almost pulled it off. So, listen, in terms of the fight itself, I think you have to favor Lopez. You have to say Lopez would be good favorite going into that fight, just because of the fact that he beat one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world in Lomachenko. You have to favor him. You have to say, you know, he's got a lot of power in those punches. He can really punch hard. He's got a dynamite right hand, left hook. You have to favor him, probably by stoppage as well. But George Kambosos, like I said, I've seen him fight. He's a really, really good fighter. He's not coming to lie down. He's going to be coming to bring it and take those titles off Lopez. So like I said, Lopez is going to have to be on his A game. If he's not on his A game, I wouldn't be surprised if Lopez pulls off. Kambosos pulls off the upset. But I don't see it. I think Lopez is going to be focused. You know, he's a guy that apparently lives the life. He spends a lot of time in the gym. He works very hard. And it's great for him. It's great for him that he's going to make a shed load of money. Hopefully he defends his belt. you know, and good luck to George Kambosos. Hopefully, he might pull it off. You know, we saw Lopez, the underdog against Lomachenko, pull it off. Why can't Kambosos, the underdog, pull it off against Lopez? You know, so that's boxing. That's boxing. Anything can happen. And Kambosos is a very good fighter. He's a very good young fighter. So it wouldn't be like a huge shock or anything. You know, yes, it would be an upset, but it wouldn't be a massive upset. Kambosos is a really good fighter. If you haven't seen him, go watch his fight with Selby. He can really fight. Really, really fight. So I can't wait. I mean, I'm actually looking forward to this one. I'm looking forward to how Teofimo Lopez will defend his belt. Is he going to be a guy that wins a fight against Lomachenko and then, you know, gets turned over? Or is he going to be a guy that after beating Lomachenko is going to get you know, knuckle down and be a champion for a very, very long time? Only time will tell. You know, he's already talking about moving up to lightweight or light welterweight and fighting the winner of Taylor Ramirez. I believe he will do that. I won't be surprised if this is his last fight at lightweight and then he's just waiting for those two to fight. He's going to make a nice $4 million, right? If he's victorious, then he may have another huge payday against the winner of Taylor Ramirez for another undisputed fight. So I think Teofimo Lopez is playing his cards right. And like I said, he would have a great chance against the winner of that fight as well. So, you know, it's great times for boxing. Great times. People are, these fighters are getting paid well. They're getting paid a lot of money. You know, Lopez, he wouldn't have imagined getting $4 million for a fight like this. It's not exactly a super fight. It's a, you know, it's not relatively that big a fight to be getting, for the fight to be worth $6 million. It's crazy. It's crazy. So Lopez has had it off. Congratulations to him and Kambosos. It's a great fight. It's a fight that I'll be tuning in for. I'm pretty sure it's a fight that you'd be tuning in for as well. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below what you think. Teofimo Lopez to make $4 million to fight George Kambosos. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Let me know what you're thinking, guys. Remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.